Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Vex. This is stream 723. 23 is a good number. I like that movie. I like that number. It was actually my my like school sport number. That's pretty cool. 723. I didn't write it down. I don't have a question of the day, so I got to think about a question of the day. But today, we're going to be back in our world of Illyria. Oh, after the heartbreak that happened yesterday of not saving my work and accidentally backing out. Dragon Craze, thanks for the follow. We're going to get back to it. I'm over the salt. I cried. It's okay. we can make up something else. We can explore a different part of our world together. And then at some point during the stream, after I'm done an article or two, I'll switch over to Dead by Daylight and play some more Survivor. Let's fucking strap in and buckle up and get ready for the ride of your life. You realize you didn't fall last night? It's all good, brother. Sword, welcome. Miss Confine, how are you doing? Lizard, welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. You're celebrating? Whoa! So the only bad thing about my stingers, the transition, is that I haven't figured out how to take it off of certain scenes. So then there's like, you know, I have the old scenes where I'm just like, you know, in a background talking or whatever. But then I have the scenes where I'm, you know, zoomed in for dramatic effect. But then when I zoom out, it takes like 6 seconds, not 6 seconds, it takes like 2.5, 3 seconds, like something like that. So I can't do it as much as I would like to, because I used to zoom in a lot. I like doing that, but can't do it now because it's loud and yeah, it's annoying. I'm doing great, Dragon. How you been? Let me let's get back to that Skyrim. Fuck you, music. I know that's aggressive, but I'm ready to get back into Skyrim music. Oh, there we go. There we go. Taverns? Easy. You did look it up, right? Oh, the stinger thing? I did not. I say I don't know how to do it. And I could easily just look it up and figure it out. Waiting for the session to start tonight. What are you playing? Just 5e? Is it a book or homebrew? Descent. Oh, nice. I have the book, but I haven't run it. Gonna boot up Sims. Nice. Just because we're in homebrew phase of my world. We're about, I'd say, 4 months into the campaign so far, and I have a lot more planned. Eventually, I want to take a break to play Descent into Avernus because I think it's really cool. Sci-fi campaign, nice, dude. Yo, World Anvil's actually adding, or they did add. Maybe that's what this notification is. Nope. They're adding support for Starfinder, which I think is really awesome. Starfinder is a super cool game. Never actually played it. I've only done a one-on-one as the DM and player, but it seems really fucking fun. Alright, so to read the Runestone lore? I did not. I was too heartbroken. Basically, as soon as the stream ended, I was like, I need to get away from my computer. And like, go killer in my head. You know. But yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Probably tonight. Okay. So we're not doing condition, because we have a condition, theoretically. We've done species and tradition and profession. I'm trying to stay away from building and character. These two I do on my own time, or I already have a million of these, so it's a little tough. I also don't really like plot. Just seems weird. Like, am I supposed to make up a new plot, or am I supposed to recount plot that has already happened? But it's gotta get done. Do, do, do. We could do material. Could be something that we eventually use in a profession. Could be like literally a bar or an ore or something, or an item. An item would be, I would probably just make it like a mythical weapon, you know. And I'm kind of scared of language, because I don't know enough about the English language to make a new language. But maybe that's the trick. Just make it up, because all words are just made up. Technology could be cool. I wish I had my dice with me. All right. How many are there? 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 23. One. I didn't want to do a building, but so says the dice. We're gonna make a building, but oops. Do I have to wait. Just in case. Just in case. Romantic style language where the descriptions come after the noun. Interesting. That's another thing. I don't know enough about the structure of just any language, let alone making a new one, a new conlang. I've tried watching YouTube videos about it, and it's fucking impossible. Just right over my head. I think I'd rather take the George R. R. Martin approach and just like make a few words, like a dozen or 2 dozen words that are important to narrative or important to, you know, like places and things like that, like making names for places. And then that's it. Don't ever need to speak it, so it doesn't fucking matter. And if HBO picks it up, they can hire someone to make a fucking language. So the only building that I haven't really gone for is Arakzol, which is the tower at the end of Spire Way, which we can see here. So there's this, like I said this a couple days ago. question of the day. I don't have a fucking question of the day. Fuck. If you could run any type of D&D store in game, like you're a shopkeeper, what kind of shop would you have? So this map is definitely going to change a lot, but I had it so where there's like this road that goes basically from Iristir, because there's sort of like a convergence of roads. There's a north-south road that goes up and through here, and then it splits left and right. And the right split comes all the way up the river, up through the Withered Willows, and around here. And at the end of here, there's a sea of nosed deer. And at the end of the road is called Spire Way. At the end of the road is a spire. That's a sort of redone lighthouse to be a sort of a necromancer type, tower or whatever. A tavern, apothecary. Would you? What kind of tavern? There's a lot of different kinds of taverns. Like happy-go-lucky Hearthstone Tavern, or like Dock Ward. Everyone has scurvy. Same with apothecary. Light and airy, or everything smelling like sage. So this is really the only building that I've focused on. But maybe we could take a sort of break from things that are going on in this location and just pick a random fucking location. Aram's Orchard. Upper End Tavern? Okay. So you would not allow certain patrons. So there, let me think. There are some I've not thought a whole lot about the western side of this continent, specifically because I knew it was going to change in some manner, and it might even get like gutted and like chunked into like 3. But I do have some general ideas. Just mean that the aesthetic menu. Oh, I see. Definitely upkept and cleaned and. Not having a boat stick out the top of it. I've always liked the idea of like having an Arctic just sort of castle. It seems like cliche now that, World of Warcraft, the World of Warcraft has Lich King, Frozen, the fucking Ice Queen from Narnia or whatever. But Arthas, the Lich King from World of Warcraft, is like one of my favorite characters of any literature, in any video game, whatever, any kind of art. And I like the tragicness of his character, because that's really what sort of connects you to him, the tragicness. And the idea that someone can live in sort of like a frozen wasteland and still have such command over the world. And the idea of travelers having to go there, go way out of their way and really inconvenience themselves to like prove themselves along the journey, and then to defeat the big baddie. I think that's a really cool kind of campaign. So I've always wanted, in a D&D world, my sort of take on that. So I guess where I'm going is I might want to make a building that's like a snowy castle. But I don't know anything about the snowy lands in my world yet, because we haven't had to encounter them. There's that. There's a floating city. That's an ASMR city. I don't know nearly enough about ASMR to be confident in that, though. We could do one of the many, many, many buildings in Amberfall. Similarly, we could go to Arlond. I don't know too much about Arlond yet, and our story's kind of getting there. Kurzan. The question of the day kind of fits into our current objective, and our current objective is to write about a building. Want to be a high-class chef when you were younger, so I have a mind for food. What changed your mind? So long as it doesn't smell of sage. All sage, bad. We could talk about Sea Bluff. I imagine that Sea Bluff is just sort of this town or city, and that's it. It's sort of like Dragonstone. The Brothel Sea. I could write about what do we call it? The Briar Rose. Let me see what some of the prompts are. Location, names, intended purpose. Sort of alterations have been done during the time of its existence. Which style of architecture? I could do the Stolen Tankard. Can't really do the Orchard because that's like a... It's like now a town. And this is just... literally just a building. This is the one that the DICE decided for us to do. And I haven't really given much description to any of the buildings in Steve. I have a bunch of assets on my computer to put into Wonderdraft to eventually make... a guy runs an inn. You could write about the inn. Oh, the inn in Orm's Orchard. Yeah. I don't think it... Did I give it a name? I don't know. I want to make like an actual map of Steve and then have it clickable where you could click on a building and see the inside of the building. Yeah, I don't think I did. Or I said something stupid like Orm's Inn because I couldn't think at the time. Because this is such... I wanted to try and get to Kurazan, but that's a town, really. It's a series of buildings. It's not just one building. I want to save the ice stuff till I determine whether or not I really want to do an ice... I want to do like an ice queen type of thing. What was that? Yeah, I did. Narnia... Ice Queen. I'm gonna read about that later. I also really like the idea of characters that are exiled. Just throwing things out there. Alright, let's Let's do the stolen tankard. That's not already a thing, right? Uh-oh. Oops. It's a draft. Literally 2 fucking words, generic article, delete. Get out of my life. Building landmark, the stolen tankard. Save changes. Location? Location type. Oh, okay. In? Dude, I can make a building of literally all of these. That should be a goal. Inn, tavern. What about inn and tavern? Can you guys hear the music? Okay, they only have inn. What's this say? World Wonder. I want World Wonders, but I don't know what they would be. Like, I set things up here. There's a very few things in this map, like land mass wise, that I set up on purpose. Besides, like, general shape of things, like, oh, maybe at one point these these continents were all like one, you know, it broke apart. Very, very few things that I did on purpose. This actually was not on purpose. This was. I specifically created a sort of coastal area up here. A little, I don't know, gulf right here. And then an island close to it that was large. So I don't know if it's really an island. That has this sort of parallel area where you could have, like, I don't know, a fucking giant ass bridge. It's quiet. Okay. How about that? This song's kind of quiet. I might turn it down later. I don't know what other kind of wonders there would be, like world wonders. World wonders are sort of like these, either like man-made things or just really crazy shit. I guess the giant trees are pretty crazy, but those are sort of just like world trees. I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point. Alternate name? I don't think so. Purpose. What is the intended purpose of the building, and which, if different, was its original reasons for being? Trying to see if I can give a little bit of history to it. See, I don't think that my random generator will help me, but I know there's like a tavern description. Oh yeah, this is just like atmospheric type shit that you would say when someone walks in. Okay. Purpose. Let's just say the intended purpose accommodate. Excuse me? Accommodate at the what? Fuck. Oh, I guess yeah, I can still use the 7. During the initial construction of Steve. Very seldom have travelers, but when they did, the guests needed a place to stay when the hunting lodge was full? That's a lot of links to a bunch of different shit, but it's okay. The intended purpose of the inn was to accommodate the 7. So the 7 are the original 7 founders of Steve, the initial players that we had in our last campaign, our original campaign. During the initial construction of Steve, the town that they built, very seldom do they have travelers, but when they did they have travelers? But when they did, the guests needed a place to stay. When the hunting lodge, the initial original building, was give me some synonyms. Crowded. It was only meant as a place to rest one's head and sleep. What's it saying? Sleep away the day's travel. Something like that. I don't need it to be so fluffy. Rest one's head and get a hot meal. Rest one's. We can do 3 things. Rest one's head. Sure. So I fucking let me find this. This is what I want all of my articles to look like eventually. Not this month at all. But I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay? Just relax. Doom, 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 doom. Where is it? This is so. I tried to find it. It was in my history. This is someone else's article. So when we let's save this. Preview. If I were to show this article to someone, this is what they would see. Type in the name, its purpose. That's all I've written, and then they could click on, the hyperlinks that I've created, whatever. This person with images and CSS and things, made this article about, I think, a spell or a, like, you know, an arcane type. This is like... This is pretty good. So eventually... And it's like written as if, you know, it was in a book, sort of embellished and fluffy. So eventually we'll get there with all of them, but... Get a hot meal. And a... what's a good word? Doesn't really look that hard to... No, it doesn't really... They have a... Not a resource, like, folder, but they have a bunch of links to a bunch of different, like, fantasy... Hey, here's a lot of images that are related to fantasy that are in the public domain that you can use for your articles. So it just takes getting everything ready and then formatting it, which is, you know, whatever. Nicole Brewski. Alterations. What sort of alterations have been done to the building during the time of its existence? Okay. Originally, stolen tankard was little more than a shack. I like that. Well, Steve has been around now for 15 years. I think it's 10 years. I never fill out the history thing because I don't have a timeline. I don't want to commit to a timeline. I'll say 10 years. 10 years, the inn has been open. There have been several improvements. Okay, that is how you spell it. To the... Nope. To the... building. And many additions. In fact, the current building is not, or I'm trying to say that the shack got knocked down and replaced by a better building. The current building is only trying to think. Once it was apparent that Steve would need a proper tavern and inn, construction began. This could be like history too, so I don't know how far into this I want to get. Yeah, not that far into it. I'll just put this in history. Hope everyone's having a good night, man. The original shack was demolished short after what? There must have been an event that caused the mass amount of people to come to Steve and realize, I mean, besides like, you know, their reputation for things that they did. Like murder part of Tiamat. Let's say the initial boom of trade between Steve and other major cities to be replaced by a more solid. The fuck? Hello. Oh, okay. I hate Windows 10, dude. Hello. You hear barely? Placed by a more solid and planned structure. This building was a one-story long house built with a kitchen, main eating area, and a sleeping quarter. An addition was built alongside the longhouse. Alteratino. The final alteration to the stolen tankard brings it to its current form, which I guess is redundant. Was to add a second floor to the entire building. Enter. I love spelling. I fucking love it. Spelling rules. Spelling forever. Whose letter is that? It's not my letter. It's not my letter. It's not my problem. That's what I say. The final alteration was to add a second floor to the entire building, rearranging the bottom floor to be a kitchen and dining area, with the top floor being solely for rooms and beds for rent. Save. Which is the stone or wood used for the walls of its building? How do people traditionally adorn their structures? Doom, doo, 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 doo. I don't think there's any atypical architecture. Do, 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 do. The inn's architecture is much like a majority of the buildings in Steve. Wooden framed with hard oak beams and walled with stone and a mortal fucking combat, dude. Walled with stone and mortar. Large stones and mortar to help with insulation. I guess, would the roof be thatched? Or would it just be wood with, like... I don't even know. I don't know. Can't be stone. I don't know, whatever. There are many pained. Is this it? Pained? Yep. Windows. Do, 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 do. Do, do. I already referenced the hunting lodge, I think, right? Yep. Architecture of the hunting lodge. Two sets of double doors made from thick ornately carved wood. Go into that at some point, where maybe there's like scenes depicted on the doors themselves. Two sets of double doors made from thick, ornately carved wood. Act as entrances from both streets in faces. There is also a small wooden door for the kitchen. No, whatever. Seems good enough. History. During the initial months of the construction of Steve, it became clear that the hunting lodge would not be able to hold travelers come to speak with. Did I link the Heroes of Steve too? Is that even an article? Like, what the fuck? Can make an article. Is there like a group? Organization? Sure. Behold the number of travelers come to speak with and learn from the heroes of Steve. As a temporary fix, what's a like, oh, we built this hastily. Hurriedly. A swiftly. A small shack was erected swiftly to act as a spare set, as a spare place for is there a word for like when a hotel reaches max capacity? A small shack was erected swiftly to act as a spare place for people who were turned away because there's not enough room. I doubt there's a word for that. I don't know. Do 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 do. People to stay if the hunting lodge was full. Fully booked? Yeah. Was fully booked. That's a little, I don't know. I don't know how old that saying is. Probably not very old. People began complaining that they would need to leave their rooms and belongings to go fetch food. Fetch mood in the forning. Yep. Fetch food in the morning. Oh, fuck, I fall asleep. Holy shit. I keep yawning. I can't stop. Gee, if you wake me up, boy. Began complaining that they would need to leave their rooms and belongings to go fetch food in the morning. The shack keeper Hamath? I think that's his name. Yeah. The shack keeper Hamathgar decided to carry a small amount of meat and mead to offer anyone paying to sleep in one of their one of I feel like there could be a more, like, a cooler way of things coming about. Like, maybe Hamath was, I don't know, the person who provided mead when no one else would. Staying the night and had already paid. Hamath's cooking prowess. Drove demand. Hamath's cooking prowess drove demand. Drove demand to stay. No. What, there needs to be something that, besides just like more people eventually showed up, need to be something that warrants wanting to expand. Hamath's cooking prowess drove demand. Drove the demand? The demand? Drove up demand? Some would travel to eat what he prepared and stay in the shack and sleep in the shack. I can't. What the fuck? I can't spell that word. 5 letters long. Can't spell it. Some would travel to eat what he prepared and sleep in the shack as to be closer to the next meal. Landmark timeline. As the need for more beds and places to prepare food increased, the Seven began a I feel like this could play into the document that I need to build, sort of like a city planning thing. Seven began a what? The fuck? Our mix is done. In a way that allowed for lay out the budding town in a way that allowed for expansion and cohesion. What? This started with demolition of Hamath's shake. It was to be replaced by a longhouse that could sit enough people, like a traditional inn. A little loud for me. It was to be replaced by a longhouse, not just longhouse. Thanks, Grammarly. It could sit enough people like a traditional inn, and still have space for more beds. At this point, there were no room dividers, and the back room of the inn was just a large open space with many beds to sleep in. It was replaced by Mario now. Parthenax. Demand. Kept. What's let's see some synonyms for demand. Demand kept demanding that. A few years. No. Insistence. Do 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 do. Have I used as such? I don't think so. I think I deleted the sentence that had that in it. As such. In addition to the building. Do you, in addition to the building side was created, was added, in addition to the building side was constructed. Constructed, yeah, with an O. Oh. It's allowed for the addition of dividers between beds, a larger room for people to sleep. In general? Do I have to put in general? Probably not. This allowed for the addition of dividers between beds, a larger room for people to sleep in general. A larger eating area to hold more guests and customers. Could you say customers? Patrons. Oh, I also have to write about the name. in history. When how do we transition into the new fully formed inn? This allowed for the addition of dividers between beds, a larger room for people to stay in general. How do I transition to the third type? I can say when demand caught up again. To speak with adventurers. Word of mouth traveled far, and the stolen tankard was now talked about as being a must-go-to inn. To learn. Stone tankard was now talked about as being a must go to doesn't feel right. Must see. Word of mouth traveled far, and the stolen tankard was now talked about as being a must-see tavern and inn. This popularity boom meant another edition was to be constructed. The addition of a second floor allowed for individual rooms, common room, what's like bedroll, common room bedrolls. Temporary bunks, common room. The addition of a second floor allowed for individual rooms. What are they called? Not sleeping bags. Bedrolls. Not sleeping rolls. Common room with cots and bedrolls and an expanded kitchen and dining area. That's the history. Wood from the initial shack was used. Craft the sturdy door frames that now to craft the sturdy door frames of the inn. Yeah, good enough. The name. The stolen tankard is named after an event upon which open. Fuck. I forget the old character names. Can I find that? Nope. Goleen, I guess, I think his name was. We could make a new event, maybe? Reference it. Plot quest? Is that what maybe like an event? Nope. Let me save. Can never be too safe. Never be too safe. What am I looking for? An event. I feel like plot would be the best, but I guess not. Probably not there. An event upon which Goleen can make an article for him. I think that's how you spell it. Stole a magical tankard of ever-flowing mead from the signpost of a nearby town's inn. Stole. Stole a magical tankard of ever-flowing mead from the signpost of the nearby town's inn. The tankard that was stolen was given a new place on the signpost above one of the large wooden doors to the a new place on the signpost above one of the large wooden doors marking the entrance to the inn. There we go. Now we know why it's stolen. Or why it's called the stolen tankard. Because literally the tankard was stolen. Design entries. What are the entries or possibly exits only? Oh, I see. I don't think it has any special properties. I want to come back to this page, this room page. There's a lot of things that I like on it. Let's see how many words we're at. Oh, fuck. Let me just come back here. 1996. We need 4 more words to reach 1,000 or 2,000. 4 more words. Known for its amazing food and welcoming atmosphere. The stolen tankard embodies all of the ideals of Steve and provides a much provides a I don't know. It is a truly remarkable experience to any and all adventurers. Whoa. That's not how you spell that word. Any and all adventurers seeking glory. I don't know. I'll fucking fix that later. I don't care. I just want to get my word count above 2,000. $2,027. All right. So we've done 2,000 words in 6 days. Uh-oh. So that means we need to start writing a little bit quicker. Right? We're a fifth of the way through it. We're a fifth of the way through the month. Yeah, we need to write a little bit quicker. That's okay. I wonder, Add CSS rules to direct your article. Yeah, you need a little bit more. I don't know where they get tag references. I don't know where they get the art, but I'm pretty sure there's a link here that's like somewhere around here, and it's like, hey, if you want to find art for your articles and make them not look boring as fuck, you can do it. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. Just gonna stand up, stretch, use the bathroom, grab a drink, wake up a little bit. When we come back, we're gonna go switch over to Dead by Daylight. I've had fun creating the actual description for the inn. I think I can do a very similar thing with maybe fewer words for most of the other buildings in our main town, as well as make some maps. I think next week, starting with Monday, we're gonna do some more map stuff. Less writing. I might do some more writing offline and do some map things. Like changing around this, doing some maps in like the actual towns themselves and the actual buildings themselves. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be back, and we'll play some Dead by Daylight. BRB. I always encourage people to, get up every now and then, stand up, stretch, do what you got to do, because of what was happening to me right then. 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. I love creating D&D things, and it's great, but this music, coupled with the fact that it was a very, very long work day, I was getting very heavy-eyed. It was getting tough to focus. It probably took me a little bit longer to write that article than I would have liked, but it's okay. Splashed some cold water on my face. Woke up, stretched, ready to fucking go, dude. I'm ready to fucking play some Dead by Daylight and play on Macmillan. Macmillan? Any other map? No? I do want to crank out a couple more articles on stream, but like, you know, right now it's like I said, it's getting really tough for me to focus just because of exhausting day. I apologize. Dude, Reach is $10? Halo Reach is $10. Oh, that's right, because the Master Chief Collection is so cheap. So I apologize, but Monday we'll oh man. So tomorrow's Sub-Saturday. So we'll play multiplayer games. Monday we'll do some Wonder Draft stuff, which is the map making shit that I use. And potentially do article writing then too. Next week's going to be a big focus on D&D again, an even bigger focus than we did this week. So should be fun. We can crank out a lot of shit. We can tweak some shit. We can explore. Maybe go beyond what I'm really comfortable writing about, because I've not thought about too much, like I said, in this sort of like western quadrant of my world. So we can explore that. It's just so much fun. I don't know what about it. It's very relaxing. It's very soothing. Just sort of like thinking about awesome things that could happen in my D&D world. Awesome places, people, events, and just making them actually happen. Like, oh, that'd be cool. There we go. It's a reality, you know. And especially interacting on stream is a lot better than me just writing on my own, because I can talk about things, I can bounce ideas off people, and you know, some of my ideas might be a little stupid, a little crazy, and someone would tell me like, hey, maybe don't do that, maybe do it this way, and it helps me become a clearer writer in terms of D&D campaigns. But we are switching over to Dead by Daylight, playing some Survivor. Red rank Survivor. Probably going to fall asleep while I wait for queues, because queues are ridiculously long. I appreciate everyone for being here. Like I said, I will continue the D&D stuff on Monday. If you want to be able to read any of the stuff that I've made for my D&D world, just let me know in Discord. And yeah, it'll be fun. Be there in a sec. Aight. Turn off this Skyrim music. I do also want to get back to Skyrim, but I've been so focused on this D&D shit that just no time. No time. Oh my god. They're all I got 2 Survivor dailies and then back to all killer dailies. Every time, dude. Oh, I need 3 more iridescent emblems. Cool. Cool. Doom doom. Huey. Do do. Oh, I can turn my volume back up so I can hear shit. Do do. Oh, I'm supposed to use an offering for Macmillan. Last night it was redeemed. Balanced? No. Why was I using balanced landing? Oh, someone changed all my perks. That's right. I forgot. Dan's on. Probably playing killer. Inner strength, dead hard. What if... I wonder how much more broken the game would be for survivors if survivors could have 5 perks. Like up to 5 perks, as opposed to, you know, the 4 that we have now. Do do do. Probably be pretty busted. I just want to see what kind of combinations there could be, because I have a tough time thinking about that kind of shit. Do do. Boop. Says he joined? Oh, good. Rank 4 tryhard. I don't know if you heard me.
Are you bringing the mechanism?
Yeah? Okay. You redeemed it.
Yeah.
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
I think Sal might join us.
Did he log in?
Yeah, he just sent me a message to drag me.
Could just say it in chat. Gamer.
Fuck's commenting on my fucking profile.
Do, do, do. Sure. The Dead by Daylight forums? Okay.
A killer name said that devs were favoring survivors because they patched the basement bug before they patched any other killer bug.
It's like literally a game-breaking bug.
And then guys are tryhards. Rank 4? What the fuck?
Fucking try hard. Ready up.
What have you guys been doing? I decided not to join.
Winning.
Yes, kid.
Damn. It's time for that to end. You know what? We're going to the lab. Actually, Lizard, you wanna go to the you wanna go to auto
Vex is already bringing a map off.
Oh,
Yeah, it got redeemed yesterday. It's Macmillan. It's not bad.
I'm bringing auto haven.
Rude. We got did we play Colon? No.
No, I don't.
I think we only played Macmillan last night. It was like 4 or 5 maps. It was like it was real fucking stupid.
To an all Yumoka game, because I have 22 Yumoka map offers. How about it? I like the new map anyway, so.
Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I hope everyone's having a good night. Oh, I should run a fucking... I keep forgetting. When I don't play Dead by Daylight, I forget to run ads because I forget about the intervals of time that we are experiencing in stream. Do, 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 do. Do do. Queue times. We were getting pretty consistent queue times yesterday. It wasn't so bad. It was pretty bad, but it wasn't so bad. Just fucking sitting here for like 5 minutes doing nothing because I don't want to open up Meat Boy. Clicky click 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 click. Do 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 do. King Slushy, I.
Ugly ass tree.
That sweater's pretty fucking ugly.
Your sweater's ugly. Oh no. Look at the hot brick.
Uh oh.
Okay.
See,
Time
Sal,
to
you're
guess what
just
killer
bad
it is.
luck.
Time to guess what killer. Okay, I'd say it's Freddy.
I think it's a Huntress.
No, no. If it's Huntress,
Huntress.
if it's Huntress, I'm not saving anyone. I will do gens and be immersive. I refuse to play against you. Here's Huntress.
Maybe it's a Tombstone Myers.
I'd rather fight a Tombstone Myers, honestly. Oh my god, why can't we just eliminate vets? You gave us the worst map. If it's Huntress and fucking
No. This one's terrible for Huntress.
oh wait, no, oh I thought it was the open one. The one with no buildings. Oh no, it's Legion.
Legion.
He probably brought the OP add-ons with him. Let me guess.
They fixed that.
What?
They fucking nerfed Legion.
Let me guess. What did he nerf?
Oh, big button.
Is the button? What did he nerf?
Big button.
Button.
I forgot I need to open up my redemption page.
What did they nerf?
Yo, look at this. This guy might be stream sniping. I was hiding in a corner, like where the totems spawn in a T-wall.
He could see you.
Oh, did he hit someone else?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hit two of us.
I didn't realize he hit someone.
Wait, how did he? Oh, look at that. He's a retard.
Yeah, I saw. He has last tier battle pass or whatever. Need a totem. Give totem. Give.
He's coming.
Incoming. Bye. I mean, he's probably never good. It's so fucking loud. Oh my god. Surprised there's no thanatophobia. Just go in, Jake. Jake, just go in. You'll get healed. That locker's magic. It just heals you.
Hey, what patch is this?
3.4.1.
Point one?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, you guys are all in They've ruined?
I don't know.
I don't think so. He's looking for you.
Oh, he found me.
No, he picked me up.
Let's get the
I don't know if he saw you. He did.
Yeah, it's going back.
Easy, dude. This is such a bad game. I'm gonna crawl to this pallet.
He wants me. He wants me. I haven't been
Bum 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 bum.
Oh, that did not fucking touch me. That is bullshit. Whoever created this game sucks.
He knows where you are. No one help! Bum 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 bum.
Come on, dude. I'll get that. You just said you're no wrong. You're stuck. How else would I win? Jake.
No, he's coming after me. God, I fucking hate this killer.
No, he wants me. Don't go this way. Don't go this way. Go the other way.
No.
At least there's no thanatophobia. Bamboozle's good. Fuck. How did we get one gen done? I don't even know when that
How
happened.
is this not having fun?
How's he so fast? Yo, he's very, very fast. I don't know how I dead-hearted away from where he was running and still got caught before that pallet. That was a terrible game. It was so fucking bad. I'll lose my fucking red rank again.
I mean, you have a medkit.
Yeah, but I can't fully heal myself.
It's probably insta-heal, right?
Well, I'm saving it for an occasion.
For an occasion where you are just dead.
Oh my god. Can you see us?
Yes, coming this way.
We're just like let Jake die.
I mean, there's still 4 gens left.
Who says we're gonna do them all? Let's see if I can get this gen done. Can you save?
Oh, me chasing.
Okay. Jake, run, you fucking pathetic shit.
Did he use the insta-heal?
Get my chalky. Oh, I don't want to struggle so much.
Just don't struggle and die.
Nice. Oh, he has Spirit Fury too.
Thank God Legions don't deserve rights.
Just do gens.
Yeah, okay.
Can you not get hit?
He's coming right here, so.
I'm gonna say it again. Don't get hit.
What? Probably needed to yoink people.
No, I'm second. No.
Fucking kill yourself.
No, just like let me get out.
No.
Hi. Fuck, oh shit.
Yeah, he probably has barbecue.
Yeah, he does. Lizard, please just kill yourself. He's chasing you.
What do I get out of it? I need these struggle points. Anything.
He's gonna get hit here. Oh no. Fucking button. Oh, he had enduring. And Strider. Rude. No barbecue. All right, that game didn't count. That game didn't count. Can't ready up because Sal's not back. Sal, you coming?
I think he's getting his chocolate milk.
Oh my fucking god. Chocolate milk.
Also, I got my cereal water.
Oh god. That's so disgusting.
No, it isn't. Water, milk gets rid of all the taste in cereal. Water is the best.
It adds to the taste.
No, it doesn't. Water is good for you.
Ready up, fucking weirdo.
Okay, Lizard, I didn't get out, so whatever I said last game didn't count.
Sure.
What do you want first, then?
Let's see.
Hey, we're going to Yamoka, by the
No,
way.
we're not. You're gonna have to bring an ornament off.
I don't. Oh, I have one.
One.
What else?
I have a toolbox myself, so you can
Okay.
choose.
Okay. Hey, Lizard, you want to trade items?
Maybe we can get some actually good clips tonight.
Don't give me a key room.
Green key.
Don't give me a fucking fire.
White. Bex, would you take a firecracker if I can?
Nope.
Even if she has no item?
Then yeah, I would. It's better than nothing, I guess. You know. Yeah, no. Yeah, yeah.
Hey Sal, do you like my mag?
You gotta wear the mask. Mask on, mask off. Oh god. There's the real killer. Oh god.
Oh, why does it look she's like loose from? Why is that so thin?
That necklace? I don't know. I don't even know what it's supposed to be. I don't know if it's like a chain or. I don't fucking know.
No, it is. It's like a rope.
Maybe it is. You know? Who knows?
Yeah, she's almost the hangers around her body.
What did you say?
Look at this loser back here writing in the chat.
You should have the
They got rid of his oily arms. No.
you should have the other vest and the other helm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the best bet just to have. Too bad his arms aren't oily.
Yeah, what happened? The fuck? I like the one with the patches.
This one?
Yeah. No. That yeah.
I like this jacket for him. I
He-
want that new Nia cosmetic. That Nia cosmetic looks cool.
It does. It looks good. I wish I could wear Jeff's sweater on everyone.
That would be awful.
Like literally his sweater, like unwashed, bloody.
The only new cosmetic I care about is the clotted one.
Oh God.
Put on our sweaters.
I think she needs more
I don't have
cosmetics.
sweaters.
Claudette, she's one of no.
Yeah, you
Put on
do,
a sweat-
Lizard. You have Bill, right?
Oh yeah.
You got a free sweater.
Vex, you're going to your fucking chat right now.
Why? Rude.
We're
I want
going
to play.
sweaters.
Ah, fucking
Either buy
Christ.
Yui's, like, or you're-
She doesn't have a sweater yet.
Yes, she does.
No, not in the store yet. I don't think.
That hasn't released it.
Yeah.
It should release like
Full.
or when they release a Christmas event. Unless it's not gonna be a Christmas event, or we're gonna have a fucking. Because I want those. You remember the boxes from last year? They had seals every time.
Yeah.
I want that back.
Fucking Dwight. Oh my God. Stupid. Broken lobbies, dude. Stupid. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There should be some like lobby games between survivors if you're in like Survive with Friends. I don't know what they would be, but it could be like, you know, rock, paper, scissors. Some bullshit. Like real stupid shit, but at least something to pass the goddamn time. Maybe, what else? Rock, paper, scissors? Play poker? Could play Go Fish or Uno? There we go, Dead by Daylight Uno partner. Fucking tactics. We could make a auto chess Dead by Daylight. Don't give them ideas. Not for that. And I don't fucking know. I want more blood. I don't want to play Jeff right now. Doesn't have any good offerings. Do 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 do. Oh my god. What should we do in the meantime? I guess I could continue writing for D&D. Let's do it. Why not?
In fact, I finished the Pokédex, by the way.
Oh shit.
Within 4 weeks. That's kind of bad. It took me 2 weeks to get some of the exclusives because people on Surprise Trip, there's no GTS, which is fucking stupid. And
That's weird.
It makes it a fucking challenge.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good if it's harder to do, but
No, it's not. Trading shouldn't be a challenge. I was trading for exclusives, which I can only get from trading.
well, yeah, I guess the idea is you're supposed to have friends that have the game that have the Pokemon, not just random people on the internet. But then people end up doing that anyway in like Discord servers and whatnot. So it's not even like there's no fucking point.
For the GTS,
I want to look at the language stuff in
if
D&D.
people were thinking that when Pokemon
Language,
get a fucking paid
phonology, fantasy language generator. What? Never seen this. Consonants, vowels. Vulgar is a constructed language conlang generator for fantasy fiction writers and role players that create unique and usable languages for your race of peoples. Click of a button. Vulgar's this motherfucker better wear a sweater. He got a key. Vulgar's output models the regularities, irregularities, and quirk of real-life languages from grammar to sounds to vocabulary. Trial the free version with a 200-word output. Purchase the pro version to get access to 4,000-word vocabulary, extra custom features, and more. Interesting. This is bizarre. That's so cool. It does all the phonology and all that weird language shit I was talking that I don't know for you. That's so good.
Here's some bitch clicking a flashlight. If you keep on doing it, I'm gonna fucking throw it. Let me
You're gonna what? Bring the game off?
You're gonna bring the game?
I'm gonna throw the game. Okay,
Purple.
we're gonna have a problem. Blizzard just sandwich it.
Yo, how'd that not blind him? I didn't need to do that. How'd that hit me? It's ruins right near me. In the T-wall to my right. How'd that fucking hit me? He went like whoosh and then it hit me. He went into the building. What a motherfucker. Probably has barbecue. Yeah, he went straight to you. He has barbecue. And I think the sloppy. What?
He's still around me.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. He's just like standing next to me.
Weird. Oh! There's another lit totem. Oh, he does have throw? Let me get it. I have inner strength.
Just going back to the building.
Yeah,
I
he's
was,
gonna
like,
come straight
standing
here.
in a pallet and he was standing behind me, just standing there.
He's here. I'm gonna take hit. Can you get it?
Maybe. Fuck! I was right there, dude.
You still had DX.
Yeah. Get blinded, motherfucker. I'm aware. Oh, slow vault, and he still missed. What ding? Oh, now he hit me. The third window he tried to hit me through. Only 2 vaults, or 2 vaults. 2 gens done. He's nodding in front of me. Yeah, he went over to the I don't know the guy's name. Steve, he's in the building.
Oh, he's coming back.
God damn it. Tunnel the streamer, boy. Tunnel me, boy. Tunnel me. What? I know, I saw. I'm in the pallet. He might see you. Oh. Why would you save him? I'm last hook.
It's not big. Oh.
Oh, I swear to God, if you have an insta heal and you didn't use it on me, that still would have got me one. Oh, it puts mending, that's right. All because I juked him? Like, I D-pip, I lose 10 minutes of my goddamn life because of these godforsaken fucking queues. Because this guy decides to fucking be a dickhole and tunnel? Like... Oh my god. I hope this guy dies in the biggest fire. Imagine thinking that this is fun. Tunneling people. Camping them a little bit far away, you know. Enough to be able to come back right away and tunnel.
I don't know what Steve is doing.
Oh,
Just started this shit.
I got looped. I'm so mad. What a piece of shit. I'm afraid to get hit by pallets. What a fucking doorknob.
Did you see him?
Yeah. What a fucking idiot.
I'm 75 on mine.
No, no, no.
10 more seconds. It's gonna pop.
Zoom. Oh. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep.
I'm on the gate behind the little hill. So is Steve.
I don't see him. Oh, yeah. He's there. He's right behind you. I think to your right, there's a gate. No. He's so scared. Ah! Oh, got him. No, it's not that gate. It's not that gate.
It's the other gate.
Oh! Quick and quiet, boy. Right there. Yeah, right there.
Behind the hill.
Your men time's gonna go down real quick. Oh, you. Oh, was that the insta heal?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
No, it's like less than halfway.
Wait.
Oh, he's stupid. He's stupid. Oh, no!
Oh, Steve just left.
Oh my god.
Why did he leave?
He left out the other gate. Oh, that's right, because he had a key.
Why did he leave?
Oh my god, Steve.
Fucking idiot. Absolute fucking baboon. This race did not deserve these two kills. These three kills. Damn.
Steve! The fuck? I'm sorry I left the game. Oh, look at that. Silent bell and reappearance time. What a loser. Tunneling the whole game? Whatever. If that's how you want to play the game, you're allowed to play that way. I'm still 3 away because the 2 games we've played today have been shit.
Unhook one server during the in-game slots. Trying to do that now.
Yeah. We can force it to happen. God, that's so frustrating.
Fuck that, Steve.
He's a fucking idiot.
Like, you see your 2 teammates go down, and you decide to, oh, I'm gonna go dip. I'm gonna dip.
Do 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 do. I'm just clicking generate a new language on this language generator just to see what kind of things it makes. And it comes with 200 words. What the fuck? And they're like weirdo words too, like graduate, dream, dagger. The fuck? The fuck? They also seem to be like I don't know. There's some that use the what's the Russian alphabet called? Cyrillic. That's it. That's it. But there's no IPA symbols for audio. Okay, so you can click them. Okay. Interesting. Can you click on words for them to be pronounced? Nope. Negative. Maybe that's a premium thing. Evolve language. Applies sound changes to the IPA of your language and allows you to reconfigure the spelling rules. That seems fucking cool. Seems pretty involved for a free generator. I'll take a look at it later. Seems fun. Oh my god, why are queue times still this long? Can we not? What the fuck is with this game, dude? game offering. What?
You buy cosmetics for
Oh
you.
yeah. Well, this one. Because I wanted to? No, it's one of like the cheap recolors. It's like 250 or sells on sale. So might as well.
Her hair looks like it's on a horse.
It looks like a fucking mullet, but when it's purple, it's not so bad.
It's literally the exact same, and it looks ugly as fuck. Like, gross. Why can't Nia not have this type of hair?
Nia?
No, she's gonna need a better hat.
What do you mean, sir? Nia has this.
So fucking bad.
This one's honestly one of the best hair cosmetics next
Oh
to
god.
No, this one's actually, it's really good. If the hair, they didn't mess with the hair and the hair changes, like, it looks like it's like wet pasta.
It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's like wet pasta that's like not fully cooked yet. Like,
To be fair, the hair was, remember the hair before they added the hair changes?
yeah, the hair models now fucking suck. They have good physics, but like,
But
they look like
this
trash.
is so good. You cannot
I mean, no,
refuse.
it didn't. It looks good in 3D renders, because 3D renders have higher graphics quality than this fucking game.
Yeah, but this is the only good hair cosmetic.
I agree. Oh, well, for Nia.
Nia, I also think this one too. This one's actually kind of good too.
Yeah, I like the green one.
The green one isn't that bad, but like it doesn't match anything as like the bob wig for this. Like the bob wig has the face mask.
Shut up and ready up, Sal.
Oh my god, he's not even ready? What the fuck?
Just the fucking something fat. I love this.
Oh god.
And I'm sure down for you guys.
Ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum.
Fine, I won't go fucking here. Do you love me now?
Do-do-do. Imagine being able to play the game.
By the way, I have a problem with these shirts. See how there's
What?
mud on this one?
Yeah.
They recolored the mud on the recolors. Why?
Because they're fucking lazy and weird. They just...
They recolored the
No.
mud.
They add like a... Let me see the two.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you see this?
Yeah.